good afternoon. It's your Kanata Rangers versus the U Stars. Up first, we've got Diana, Aliana, Danny with Harper and Mila, and we have Chelsea and Nets today. Harper sends it up. The U Stars send it back in. Danny up the boards, gets it out into our end. Diana chases after it. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Harper sends it wide across. Aliana tries to pick it up. Mila sends one towards the net. Tessa in the corner. Avery pinches. Puck comes over to Lily. Lily sends one towards the net. Tessa picks it up, battling for it behind the net. Puck comes free, and EO sends it into our end, and that'll be icing. Ainsley on the face-off, gets the puck over to Tessa. EO picks it up, and they send it up the middle. Lily sends it back into their end. Puck comes around behind the net. Avery sends it back behind the net. Tessa tries to cut them off. EO passes it up into the neutral zone. Caitlin trying to get the puck out. EO takes a shot. Emery picks it up behind the net. Another shot on net. Hits the post. Covered up by Chelsea. He's kicked out of the face-off. Mila takes it. Gets it up to Danny. EO takes a shot. Caitlin goes after it on the boards. Mila digging at it. Kenzie gets it around behind. Puck out to Caitlin. Danny goes after it behind the net. Caitlin takes it, gets it out front. Diana takes a shot. Oh, deflects off the goalie stick into the nets above. Puck comes over to Aliana, back to Mila. Mila sends it around to Diana behind the net. Aliana trying to get that puck over to Mila. Mila tries to take a shot, but it's deflected by EO. Alex picks it up. Puck comes back to Mila. Mila sends it up. Picked up by Aliana. Aliana weaving through traffic, trying to get a shot off. Puck comes back to Alex. Alex takes a shot, hits a player. Another shot. Puck comes back to Alex. Alex winds up for one, hits a stick of somebody. Caitlin tries to get one in. Yo gets it out into the neutral zone, but that'll be icing as Alex chases after it. Oh, icing waved off. Caitlin sends it to the far side. Lily goes after it. Yo takes it around behind their net. Nice pinch by Avery. Gets it back over to Lily. Theo with the shot, rebound, covered up by Chelsea. Kenzie on the face-off, gets it over to Danny. Danny tries to get it up to Tessa. Tessa got a piece of it, but not before the red, or not after the red line, and it'll be icing and come back into our end. Kenzie on the face-off again. Theo tries to get a shot off, but they hit some traffic. Danny gets it out of our end. Rebounds over to Chelsea, who deflects it into the corner. Kenzie wraps it around to the other side, gets it over to Tessa. EO sends one towards the net, but intercepted by Kenzie. Danny sends it back around to the other side. Tessa goes after it. Gets it past the blue line. Avery picks it up. He dumps it in deep. Pass intercepted by Lily. Diana gets it out of our end. Picked up by Eliana. Eliana weaving through traffic, trying to get that shot off. Gets the puck out front, but EO sends it across, but intercepted by Diana. Diana dumps it back into the corner as Lily and Eliana go after it. Puck comes over to Emery. Ooh, takes a bit of a spill. Emery again sends one towards the net, and it's gloved by the goalie. 9:12 left in the first period, still 0-0. Another one caught by the goalie. Emery tries to take a shot, but it hit some traffic and rebounded back into our end. Alex goes after it. She takes it around behind the net. Gets it up to Lily. Lily over to Diana, who gets it out of our end. They'll call that nice and no. Wasn't sure if they were going to wave it off at the last second, but back into our end we go. Ainsley on the face-off. Moves the puck forward. Picked up by Harper. Harper sends it around to the other side. Caitlin going after it. EO intercepts and sends it back over to Mila. Mila takes it, sends it back up to Caitlin. Caitlin trying to get it across. Ainsley keeps pushing forward. Shot on net, but caught by the goalie. Keeps pushing forward. Harper manages to grab the puck. EO stops it at the blue line and sends it back towards our net. Tessa sends it back over to Mila. Mila up to Caitlin. Caitlin trying to get it past that blue line, but EO sends it back to Chelsea, and Chelsea covers it up. Kenzie on the face-off. Another shot on net. Lily trying to get off the boards, trying to get it up to Danny. Danny clears our end, gets past the red line. EO sends it back into our end. Avery and Emery go after it. That'll be icing. Kenzie on the face-off. Gets the puck back. EO picks it up. Avery picks it up alongside the boards. EO sends it to the corner. Avery wraps it around. Lily picking up on the far side, sends it up the middle. Can't quite connect with Danny though. Danny pursues it into the EO zone. Puck comes out, back to Avery. Avery up to Eliana. Eliana dumps it in. Avery pinches. Diana battling for along the corner. Taking it behind the net. Back up to Emery. Emery sends one towards the net. Hits some traffic in front though. Caitlin and Eliana trying to get a hold of that puck. Eliana in the corner. Emery help out. Puck comes out. EO sends one on net. Deflected by Chelsea's stick. Avery sends one long, but stopped at the blue line. EO looking to take a shot off, but is spoiled. Puck comes back into EO's end, and that'll be icing. Alex sends a long one. Tessa goes after it, trying to get there first. Puck goes on net. Goalie sends it back out of their end and stopped at the red line by Mila. Tessa trying to get that puck up front. Alex along the boards. Ainsley trying to keep it in. EO sends it back out. Alex picks it up. She sends one long, but that'll be icing. Oh, nope, they waved it off. Danny trying to get up the boards. Alex surprisingly didn't get a penalty for that. Alex from the line sends one behind the net. Eliana back to Mila. Kenzie backhands it over to Eliana. EO intercepts. And they get it out of their end and send one long. Face off will be back in the EO zone. 4:41 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Diana on the face-off. Picked up by Tessa. Tessa tries to get it around to the other side. Avery tries to stop it there. Diana got control. Caitlin back to Tessa. Tessa out front. Leo taking up the near boards. Not able to get a shot off. Someone's got a penalty. I missed who it is. I'm assuming it's us. That would be Caitlin going to the box. 4:09 in the first period. 2 minutes. That will be on a penalty kill. Ainsley on the face-off. Gets it back to Avery. Avery clears our end, sends one long. Goalie sends it up. Harper picks it up. She gets it out of our end again. Ooh, Avery cuts them off. Gets the puck back into their end. Tessa. Oh, Ainsley with a swipe at the puck. She got a stick to the head. Alex sends another long one. Stopped at the red line. Leo sends it back in. Emery sends it out. Gets it past the red line, but Leo keeps it from going any further. Leo dumps it around behind the net. Emery goes after it. Emery up to Kenzie. Kenzie clears our end and sends it back into Leo's as everybody on our side changes. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes over to Emery. Emery sends a long one, but stops near our blue line, but gets it out. Eliana pushing EO into their end. The puck comes out over to Diana. Back to Alex. Alex tries to clear, but EO stops it at the red line. 7 seconds left in the penalty. Alex over to Eliana. Eliana tries to clear it. EO keeps it at the blue line. Rebound off of Chelsea. Puck comes back to Emery. Penalty's over. Emery sends it. Caitlin goes after it, but I think that'll be an icing, and it is. Back to our end. 1:48 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Ainsley on the faceoff. Gets it back over to Harper. Harper sends it long for Tessa. Tessa chases after her. She gets there. Tries to backhand it in, not able to, but the Ainsley Kenzie rather, sends another one out front. No, I was right the first time. It was Ainsley. EO tries to take a shot, but blocked by Harper's body. Lily tries to get this out, but it rebounds off of another body. Harper picks it up. She takes it and dumps it into EO's end. She continues to go after it. Puck goes to the corner with Kenzie there. Mila trying to stop it. EO gets it out. Eliana trying to direct that puck. Danny sends it into the corner. Kenzie pushes the puck forward. EO sends it out. Avery picks it up at the red line. She sends one deep, hits the ref in the head. EO tries to get it out their end, but stopped by Emery. They'll be offside. 24.7 seconds left in the first period. Puck comes back to the EOD. They send it forward. Icing waved off. Avery goes after it. Avery tries to get up to Caitlin. Caitlin looking for the long pass, I believe. She gets it up to Tessa. Tessa banks it off the boards, trying to get it to Diana. Diana gets there. It's the end of the first period. All right, 15 minutes on the clock for the second period. We've got Diana, Caitlin, and Tessa, and it's forward with Mila and Alex in back. Diana battling along the boards. Tried to get it up to Caitlin. Caitlin is sending it across over to Alex. Alex winds up for the shot, goes over the net. Tessa sends it back around. Nice one, intercepted by Mila. Tessa trying to get the puck off the boards. Diana helps out. Eo comes away with it. Diana back to Mila. Mila sends another one towards the net, blocked by Eo's stick. Liana battling for in the far corner. Eo sends a long one, and that'll be icing. Ainsley on the faceoff. Gets the puck over to Lily. Eo intercepts though, but Harper intercepts that and sends one towards their net. Avery trying to block them on the near boards. Gets it over to Lily. Lily gets it to Eliana. Lily behind the net, trying to get the puck out front. Eo comes away with it. Avery stops it at the red line and she sends it back in. Eo intercepts though and gets it into our end. Harper comes away with it. Loses it in the corner though, and Eo sends it. Tried to pass it, but they actually send it back into their own end. Caitlin sends it back around behind the net. Kenzie goes after it. Emery skates after it. She gets it up to Tessa. Eo sends it back to the corner. Emery again. Gets it to Tessa. Tessa clears the blue line.
How's it not icing?
Alex sends it around. Tessa with a shot hits the post. Eo gets it out of their end. Emery goes after it. Puck comes out into the middle. Yo takes it up the center. It's covered up by Chelsea. 11:58 in the second, still 0-0. Diana on the face-off, gets the puck, back to Harper. Harper sends the long one for Danny. Danny going after it. She picks it up. She's looking for the shot, and the goalie catches it. Mila keeps it at the boards, waiting for the tag up. Calling it offside. Comes back to Harper. Harper sends it in, wraps around behind the net. Lily trying to get out of the corner. She gets pinned. Yo sends it back around behind the net. Kenzie gets a piece of it. Mila stops it from at the blue line. Yo comes away with it. Harper gets a piece of it and knocks it over to Ainsley. Ainsley across to Tessa. Tessa trying to get that puck out front. Tessa in the corner. Ainsley in the far corner. Eliana chasing after it, trying to get a piece of it. Yo taking up the middle. Emery pushing them to the boards. Avery in the corner. And it's covered up by Chelsea. Puck comes to Avery. They stop it at the blue line. They send one on Chelsea. Rebounds. Caitlin trying to push it up the boards. Gets it past the blue line. They send it back to their D. D's taking it up. Emery trying to cut them off. Gets it. Chelsea catches that one. Diana on the face-off. Puck comes back to their D. They send one, and Chelsea easily catches that. Diana again. Puck comes over to Chelsea, and she covers that up again. Alex wraps it up to Lily. Oh! Yo almost had one there. Alex and Diana trying to get the puck out of the corner up to Lily. Alex still fighting over it. Diana comes away with the puck. I'm not sure what happened there. Yo keeps it at the blue line. They send one towards the net. Oh! And Chelsea gets that. face-off. Gets it over to Danny. Back to Harper. Harper looking for the long pass. EO intercepts though and sends it deep back in. Harper picks it up behind the net. EO sends it back to the corner again. Harper sends it across to Avery. Can't clear that blue line though. Avery goes after it into the corner. Oh, Chelsea doesn't have it. EO puts it in. 8:20 into the second period, and it's 1-0 for EO. Kenzie on the face-off. That goes back to the EOD. Stars send it back to their D. They send a shot. Blocked by some traffic in front of the net. Another shot on net. Puck out front. Chelsea deflects it with her leg. Caitlin gets it out of our end. Pursues it. Puck comes back into our end. Harper goes after it. Tries to get it over to... Pass intercepted by EO though. Eliana gets it out of our end. Takes it up past the red line. She dumps it in as she goes for a change. As well as everybody else. EO takes it up. They pass the wide one. Danny intercepts. Emery taking up the near boards. Emery tries to dump it in. EO intercepts. Danny takes it in. Danny takes one on the net and caught by the goalie. 6:52 left in the second period. 1-0 for EO. Diana on the faceoff. EO comes away with it. Emery skating hard, trying to get there. She gets it past the blue line. Emery sends a long one up to Lily. EO get it out of their end. Alex trying to cut them off on the far side. She does a good job, gets it over to Tessa. Tessa taking it up. Tessa trying to get a shot off. Oh, off the shoulder of the goalie. Another one hits the post. EO gets it out, but Alex stops it from going much further. She's taking it for a trip, weaving through some traffic. She takes it into their end. Looking to pass it up to Tessa, or Ainsley rather, sorry. EO chips it past Alex and goes for a shot, blocked by Harper's body. Harper comes away with it. Harper up to Lily, or Eliana, sorry. Puck comes back to Mila, across to Harper. Harper dumps one on the net. Yo, sends one. Lily taking, or Alex, no, Lily taking it up the far side.
Okay.
Up comes back to Mila. Danny goes after it. Danny. Diana helping out. Io comes away with it. Io sends the long one on net, so it won't be icing. Avery goes after it. Avery wraps it up to Caitlin. Caitlin sends it out the middle though, and Io's there. They take a shot. Io tries to wrap it around, but nets off the post. Io winding up for a shot, goes over the net. Ainsley gets the puck out of our end. Puck comes back to Avery, gets it over the red line. Io taking it back in. Ainsley up to Tessa. Emery with a shot on net, bounces off the goalie gloves. Tessa in the corner, going after it. Eliana trying to cut them off. Io sends a long one. Avery trying to push them towards boards, gets a piece of it and sends the puck to the corner. Kenzie gets it out of the corner up to Eliana. Io intercepts. They send one on net, blocked by Emery. Lily trying to get the puck past the red line. Emery sends it over to Avery. Back to Emery. Emery up to Lily. Io keeps it at the blue line though. They bounce it out. Io picks it up at the red line and they send one on net. Covered up by Chelsea. 2:38 left in the second period, 1-0 for Io. Diana up to Danny, trying to get it across to Caitlin. Io intercepts. Io takes it in. Mila blocks them. Diana comes away with it, sends it over to Alex, up to Danny. Danny tries to get it across, bounces off some players and gets into the neutral zone. Bounces into Io's end. Caitlin goes after it. She gets it off their stick. Diana pokes at it and gets it up to Alex. Alex sends one towards the net. Caitlin tried to get it, but it bounces off the goalie. Another one. 1:56 left in the second period. 1-0 for Io. Puck comes back to Harper. Harper tries someone, tipped by Lily. The goalie keeps it out, and that should be icing. And it is. The faceoff will be back in the Io end. Ainsley over Io. Intercepts. They taking it up. They take a shot on net and it's caught by Chelsea.
We have here 19.
U15. 13, 14 minutes. Kenzie on the face-off. Eliana on the face-off. Puck comes over. Tessa taking it up. Rio gets a piece of it and sends it to the corner. Rio sends a wide one, stopped by Harper. They get a poke at it though and get it back out into the neutral zone. Avery trying to block this shot. Oh, missed by several people. Caitlin goes after it. Rio taking it up again. Goes for a shot, blocked by Avery shin pads. Puck picked up by Caitlin on the far side. She gets driven into the corner. Diana trying to fish the puck out from between their legs. Danny to help out. That puck comes back to Emery. Emery for the shot. Hits someone. Alex picks it up. She's trying to get in there. Nice! Oh, yes! That was Alex to Caitlin with the backhand. And it's a tie game. 9.7 seconds left in the second period and it's 1-1. Dio with a shot on net, caught by Chelsea. Puck comes back to Alex. Alex sends a long one for Danny, and that's the end of the second period, 1-1. All right, 20 minutes left in this game. Got Ainsley and Tessa. Harper, Mila, and Lily. Puck comes to Mila. Mila sends it up. Io stops at the blue line. Harper starts it at the red line. Puck comes back to Harper. Back to Mila. Up to Lily. Lily dumps it onto net. Goalie swats it away right as Tessa was there. Puck comes past the blue line. Harper looking to poke at it. Jill drives him to the corner. Mila picks it up. Sends it around up to Tessa. Tessa gets it out. She dumps it in. Lily goes after it. Kenzie trying to get it off the wall. EO sends it up the middle. Hits one of their players. Rebounds back to the corner. EO gets it out. Harper stops it at the red line. Harper dumps it in onto net. Deflected by the goalie stick. Puck comes back to Avery. EO sends it behind the net. Eliana pushes the puck out into the neutral zone. EO sends it across. Kenzie gets a piece of it. She's trying to keep it out. Caitlin sends it deep, and that'll be icing. Faceoff comes back into the Rangers' end. Diana will be taking it. Diana pushes the puck forward. EO sends it back to their D. They send it to the corner. Comes over to Emery. She looks like took a shot at the ref. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Back to Emery. Danny and Emery fighting for it along the boards. Danny sends it back to Emery. Or Avery, I mean. So Avery up to Tessa. Puck comes to Caitlin. Back to Harper. Over to Alex. Alex taking it up. Takes a shot. Some sticks got a piece of it though and bounced to the corner. Alex still pursuing it. Alex gets it to Caitlin. Caitlin with the backhand, and it's covered up by the goalie. 17:09 left in the game. 1-1. Ainsley on the faceoff. Gets the puck over to Caitlin. Back to Alex. Takes the shot. Covered up by the goalie. Ainsley back to Alex. Alex with the shot. Rebound. And it's in! The goal from Lily. $16:58 left in the game, and Rangers are up by 1. Ainsley on the faceoff again. Gets it over to Lily. Lily sends it towards the boards. Neil is there. She gets back up to Lily. Lily gets it past the blue line. Caitlin goes after it. Puck comes. Oh. Caitlin goes after it in the corner. Puck comes back to Alex. Alex sends one towards the net. The defense caught it. Puck comes back to Mila. Mila sends it up over to Eliana. Sends one towards the net. D pick it up. Puck comes out, Mila goes after it. Alex trying to cut them off and edge them, and they take a shot, and Chelsea catches it. 16:11 left in the game, 2-1 for Kanata. Puck comes back. Kenzie picks it up. Over to Eliana. Eliana tries to clear it. Deep. Stop it. They swing on a fan on a shot. Tessa picking it up, taking it over blue line. Puck comes back to Avery at the blue line. That was close, but they say that's offside. .46 left in the game. Diana on the face-off. Gets the puck over to Danny. Danny back to Harper. Harper sends it in. Diana trying to get it out. Oh, nice try. High one to Danny, not able to connect. Puck comes back to Harper, over to Avery. Avery sends it up to Danny again, but that'll be icing. Then the faceoff will come back into our end. 15:21 left in the game. 2-1 for Kanata. Diana on the face-off. Gets the puck back to Avery. Avery sends a long one, but Danny gets ahead of it. EO intercepts. EO dumps it back into our end. Harper goes after it. Avery picks it up on the other side. Avery wraps it around EO again. Tries to take a shot. Goes wide. Lily on the far side. EO sends it back. Diana intercepts. Hits Danny in the skates. EO takes a shot. Caitlin gets it out of our end. EO's D pick it up at the red line. We tag up. Chelsea sends it off to the side. Harper picks it up. Gets it up to Caitlin. Caitlin trying to get up to Tessa. EO intercepts though. EO sends it back. Ainsley intercepts though. She's taking it up. Looking for a shot. EO gets a little bit of a piece of that, and it goes to the corner. Caitlin picks it up out of there. Gets it out front. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone, and Emery sends it over to Ainsley. Caitlin gets it over past the blue line as she goes for a change. Alex picks it up and sends it across over to Eliana. Eliana dumps it in as Lily and goes after it in the corner. EO wraps around to the other side. Emery keeps it from going much further, gets it over. Oh, to Lily, but EO picks it off their stick. EO takes it back into our end. Emery picks it up off the far boards, gets it up to Eliana. Leo sends it back to the corner. Emery wraps it around over to Alex. Alex looks for the long pass up to Eliana. Eliana gets it past the red line. Everyone's going for a change though, and EO comes back in hard. Nice cut off by Diana, but I think she's getting the penalty for that. 12:46 left in the game. 2-1 for Kanata, but we'll be going on a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Danny on the face-off. Gets the puck back to Emery, who sends a long one. EO goes after it. They send one across. Danny and Alex trying to stop that. Picked up by Emery. Sends it back up into the middle, but EO stops it at the red line. They take it back in, but that's very offside. 1:33 left in our penalty kill. 12:19 left in the game. Ainsley on the face-off. EO sends it across back to their D. They take a shot. It's covered up by Chelsea. Minute 21 left on the penalty. 12:07 left in the game. Ainsley on the face-off, gets the puck. EO sends it back to their point. EO sends it across. They take a shot. Oh, it's still loose! The whistle had blown. The ref was perhaps a little too fast on the whistle, but he did blow it.
Talk to each other.
106 left on the penalty. 11:52 left in the game. Enzi on the face-off. Refs are talking to the EO coaches. Comes back to the D. Enzi keeps getting a piece of it. Another one. Enzi backhands it, trying to get it clear our zone. EO maintains control over though. They send another one to net. Harper stops it with her skate. EO goes for another one, hits the post. EO again with the shot. They send the puck up front and it's covered up by the goalie. It's getting a little chippy out here. 35 seconds left in the penalty. 11:21 left in the game. Ainsley on the face, or Testa, rather, on the face-off, gets the puck back to Avery. Avery battling for it along the boards. Avery's got two on her. She comes away with the puck though. She makes it off the boards, clears our end, sends the puck back into the EO end. EO picks it up, takes it around behind their net. Eliana trying to put some pressure on them. EO sends it up. They send one across and dump it into our end. Avery goes after that, along with Emery. Avery again has two on her. She gets knocked down though. Puck is trying to be wrapped in. Swiped away by Eliana. Intercepted by Tessa. Tessa gets it out of our end. Our penalty is over. Tessa lost her stick though. Avery battling for along the boards with Diana, helping out. Emery sends it up into the neutral zone. Puck comes back out onto Chelsea. She sends it to the corner. Avery picks it up. She wraps around over to Emery. Penalty's over, I think I said already, but it's back to 5-on-5. Tessa goes after the puck comes out. Tessa slams into somebody.
How do you not call her?
Leo sends it in. Puck comes behind the net. Puck out front. Diana picks it up. Puck comes back to Avery. Avery behind the net. She sends a long one. Hit, I think, that blue post on the glass. Funny bounce. Danny couldn't hang on to it, but gets it over to Caitlin. Caitlin sends it behind the net. Ainsley trying to cut them off on the other side. Mila stops it and sends it back around behind the net. Caitlin trying to cut them off. EO pokes it and gets it back into our end. Mila goes after it. She's got someone hot on her heels though. Mila sends it across over to Alex. Alex up to Caitlin. Oh, Caitlin fans on it and not able to make the pass. Puck comes back to Alex. Sends it over to Mila. Mila's got two on her though, and Chelsea catches that one. 8:50 left in the game, 2-1 for Kanata. Eliana comes away with it. She sends one on net and it's covered up. Kenzie on the face-off, sends the puck towards the corner. Puck comes back to Mila. She gets it over to Eliana. Io sends it back. Cut off by Kenzie. Kenzie sends it back to Alex. Alex gets it to Eliana. Eliana gets it past the blue line. Io sends it back out though. Tessa picks it up. Io intercepts and sends it back into our end. Alex picks it up from the corner. Gets it up to Eliana. Eliana sends a long one. Tessa got a piece of it at the red line. Io sends it back out of their end though. Tessa though gets a little bit of a piece of it. Io comes away with it still though. They send it behind her net. Harper picks it up right at the post. Puck comes out of our end. Danny gets the puck up front. Oh no. Io comes away with it. Caitlin, Avery, a nice block by Chelsea. Caitlin taking it up. Caitlin gets taken down in the corner. Io wraps it around. Harper sends it out towards the middle. Io intercepts. Harper sends a long one over to Lily, but Io gets that one and takes it into our end. Oh, I think Avery is getting a tripping call for that one. .6:41 left in the game, and we'll be on a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. Ainsley's to the corner. Emery tries to clear it, but can't. Decent, keep it at the blue line. They go for a shot. It goes over the net. Lily trying to get it out of the corner. Alex trying to get a piece of it. Someone. Rebound off Chelsea's pads. Alex trying to clear his own. EOD, keep it in. They send one up the middle. Ainsley gets it past the blue line, but can't get it deep into their end. Alright, Alex sends one on net. Their goalie, though, sends it back out into the middle. Alex picks it up again and sends it back into their way, but their D keep it at the blue line. Alex again backhands one and gets that one deep into the corner. Minute left to go on the penalty. Io sends a long one, but it's intercepted by Alex. Alex sends it back in, 54 seconds. Eliana, I think. Is that Eliana? I can't even tell, sorry. It might be Lily. Lily had two on her. She did a good job of holding the puck. Alex sends it back in again. 28 seconds left in this penalty. Tessa goes for it in the corner. Io gets a piece of it. They get it out of their end. We have to tag up. Goes back to their corner. Puck comes out. Harper tries to stop it. She gets a piece of it with her foot. Tessa moves it away from the net. Eliana gets it to the far side and back into the neutral zone. Io takes a wide shot. Puck goes around to the other side. Diana gets it off their stick. Harper takes it. Harper taking it up still. She dumps it in far into the corner. Diana goes after it. She tries to get that puck out front. Oh, EO intercepts. They get it back out of their end. Mila trying to push them off to the side. Caitlin gets a piece of it, gets the puck back to Harper. Harper sends a long one again. Danny goes after it. EO picks it up first though and gets it past Danny. EO turns the puck around, gets it up the middle. Emery wraps it around to the other side to Avery. Our penalty is over. EO takes a shot on that. Avery clears our end and icing's waved off. EO chases after it as some of our players go for a change. Tessa gets there. EO comes away with it, gets it up the middle. Avery stops it at the red line and dumps it back in. 2:59 and left in this game. EO taking it up. Avery trying to force them to the side. Gets them to the corner. Kenzie comes away with it, wraps it around to the other side. Lily trying to get there first, but EO's there. Kenzie picks it up again. She sends it to the other corner. Avery goes after it. Kenzie and Avery digging at it. EO comes away with it, sends it to their D. They take a shot. EO again, blocked by Kenzie. Kenzie trying to get it out. Lily chips it out and into their end. EO dumps it back in. Oh, and it's covered up by Chelsea. We've got just over 2 minutes left in this game, and Kanata is leading by 1. Diana on the face-off. Eliana gets it, clears it, but that'll be icing. Face-off, gets the puck over to Danny. Danny taking it up. EO sends it back. Diana picks it up again. Takes it around behind the net. Gets the puck, sends the puck backwards to Alex. Alex with the long pass up to Danny. Danny trying to, can't hang on to it. Sends a shot on net. Eliana trying. EO sends it across. EO takes a shot. Alex got a piece of it, and it's covered up by Chelsea again.
Hey! Come on!
Left in the game. Ainsley on the face-off. EO has an empty net. Oh, EO is Oh, we have a coincidental penalty right now. Alex in the box and one of the VO players. Puck out front! Caitlin clears our end. 38 seconds left. EO picks it up by the blue line. They send it back up. Harper trying pass. Oh, highway. 20 seconds left. Avery sends a long one and oh, just misses.
I said it.
That'll be icing with 14 seconds left on the clock. Kenzie on the faceoff. Puck comes back to Avery. Avery sends another long one. The EOs don't keep it in, and I think this one is in. Woo! With 3 seconds left in the game, it's 3-1 for Kanata. Kenzie on the faceoff. Puck comes back to Avery. Avery hangs on to it, and that's a game. Kanata Rangers win 3-1.